survivors, Nolo again with another video here, and today we're going to talk about hidden base locations for single player. The last one was pretty popular, so I decided I'll make a new one with some new spots, and stick around for some free prizes and also announcing who won the last round of prizes. With no further ado, let's go. Alright, so my first location is just down through here. I'm gonna fly past it, see if you guys notice it. Tell me if you guys saw it. Some of you guys probably saw it already. Yep, this is it right here. Bam. Now, if you paid attention to my last video, I told you guys how important the paint is. This is a mud paint, so it fades in really well. It's probably my favorite color to use. Also, you want to use the canopy, the tree coverage, to block you guys from the air. And also, you want to use the, obviously the rocks and the terrain around you. So, you know, I'm more likely going to pick an area that is surrounded by rocks and trees for a single player, you know, small base. This area is literally surrounded by rocks. And the entrance is through here. And this is actually a really solid sized base. If you see from the inside, there's everything you need, right? Your smithy, your fab, you know what I'm saying? Everything you need, your bin. Up there I have my bed. And as you can see, there's more room for expansion here. You know, if I really wanted to, I could have put the fabricator along that wall and put up a few storage bins on the side there. You know, and then put the preserving bin up top there. There's plenty of room up here to put stuff as well. Campfire, you see, so that, you know, everything you need is literally here. And it's a decent size, you know. It's a really decent size for a hidden base. This is probably one of the bigger ones. Let me show you guys the location there. Alright, so continue with the big base theme. This is actually another big one. I'm just going to show you guys where it's at. It's in this area right here. As you can see, there's a lot of trees over here. This is actually an area where you might get a lot of traffic, but I think most of the traffic you do get over here is going to be air traffic, less land traffic. Everybody usually just flies over this area. You might get some new guys coming through here, so you might have to be careful with that. Also, because you're getting a lot of air traffic, you got to be careful with your fires. But the base is over here somewhere. I know I threw it in this area. Alright, I lost it myself. Oh, I see it. You guys see it? Man. See, notice how this one is, you're a little bit more exposed because of your location. You're right by the red beacon. But like I said, I put it here because not too much foot traffic. This is a good area to start a base. Uh-oh, got some action over here. I must have missed the party. But nice big base. Again, you got everything you need here. Plus, you got more room for whatever else. Oh. Think I can hit it? Got him. Refreeze that. Alright, let's go back in there. Yeah, like I said, you know, plenty of room for other things. This is a good base, I guess, to start. Once you get further in, you might want to abandon this one and go for another more secluded area. Again, I think it's a good spot because it's a flyover area. You're not going to see too many people building bases around here. And again, from the top, I mean, looking down, it's gone. The base is not there. You know, you're going to get people flying over from the redwoods. you're not going to see the base. Before I leave, let me show you guys where the base is. It's 69.2 by 23.1. And it looks like somebody's getting eaten alive down there. Oh, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go to the next area. Alright, we're coming up on the next base now. Again with the big base theme, or bigger base. We got one coming up right now. You guys probably peeped it already. You guys probably see it because of the angles. There it goes right there. This area is a good area because of the fact that you're kind of lower than the rest of the terrain. Everything else around me is high. Right, even in the back it's higher. So I'm like in a lower area. Not to mention the fact that I'm covered by these trees all around me. Right, you see this huge tree right here covering me from the top. There's foliage all around me. This big tree over here. I guess if you really wanted to, you can expand in this area as well. And then you have your water down there. Let's just take a run down there real quick, so you guys can see what it looks like from this angle. It's almost like, you know, it's hard to see. And let me show you from this angle over here. There's another way for the water. See, notice how it's like it's under the floor level, you know. This is actually a really good starter area as well. Again, you're close by the water. There's a tons of stone, tons of trees. So there's wood and thatch everywhere. Also up this hill is iron. And also if you go further down that way, you'll also come across another hill with iron. Up that way. So there's iron there and there's iron. You know, so for a lone person, this is a really good spot. And again, look how big it is. It's huge. Chill. Alright, so look. Huge area. Right? Just like I did over here where I put another upper level, like a shelf. You can do the same over the door right here. I think I gotta take out these bugs. What? What are they after? Right. Oh, is there another one up there? Yep. Let's take him out. Exterminator. Alright. So because of the way I have to build this, it's a foundation and then a roof ceiling. I'll show you from the inside so you can see it. See, it's a stone ceiling and then over here is foundation. So because of that, it kind of gives this lower area where you can also put stuff. You know, whatever, crates or whatever, or maybe you can store small dinos. Your dodos, you can store them down here to make your kibble. I mean, also, you know, remember, if you're doing a solo base, you're trying to do a hidden solo base, you don't want to have a lot of tames. You want a bird to get around fast, maybe something to help you collect some narcs so you can make some darts or whatever. But yeah, this is a good area. Let me show you exactly where I am. Oh. Alright, so this one's at 79.0, 64.7. And, you know, notice where I'm at. I'm in a beginner's area. Right? So again, this is a beginner's base. This, actually, I've had thatch bases here, wood and stone, and I never actually did a metal base. I never did a metal base here, because by that point I moved to a different area. But, I mean, I've almost never got raided over here. I got raided one time, that's because I formed a tribe instead of being solo like an idiot. And they decided to tame freaking Bronos and just leave them parked all over the place. And, you know, they saw me. Alright, let's go to the next area. Alright, so this one is actually one of my favorites. You're in a wide open field, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. But I mean, you guys are definitely not going to see this base. It's in there. I'm looking at it right now. Look at this. Insane. You know, I can't even look in there. I mean, it does get a little dangerous around here with all the dinos. But I'll walk in so you guys can see it better. You see right there? I didn't even paint this base yet. It's unpainted. I mean, if you paint it a mud color, you're only going to get more camouflage into the environment around you. Oh man, it's even hard to walk into. But you're covered in foliage. Boom, everything you need right here. Obviously, this tree is there. You could cut it down if you wanted to, but what tree is that? No, that's this tree. I wouldn't cut down any trees. Just deal with that, you know. Your base, your bed, your fab is right there. You know, you can reach it. You can access it, right? See how I can access my fab? Because the fab is under the base. Right here with the rest of the stuff. The fab is back there. I blocked it off because there's no reason to access it from down here. When you have, when you can access it from the top, right? It's another little trick I use sometimes in small bases. This is a 1 by, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a thin base. But you're just surrounded by trees and this big rock right here. Don't cut any of this stuff down, right? Man, it's just so thick. It's hard to even get around. But which makes it perfect, because ain't nobody coming over here, right? Again, I didn't paint that base yet. It's the color it's supposed to be, right? Look at this. You guys saw it already. You guys know exactly where it's at. It's just so thick in this area, you can't see it at all. This big rock is in the way, preventing you from looking back there. It's one of my favorite hidden spots. You could start small there with a 1 by 1 and just expand little by little. You might be able to get the base bigger than that one if you really wanted to. Because this area is so thick, you can expand further out and still be okay. Still be well hidden, you know? I don't even know where it's at. Alright. So that's that. Oh, let me show you guys where it's at before I get out of here. Is that it? That is it. Oh, crap. Yo, that's my bird, son. Alright. I like using the composite bow to kill bugs. Alright, so where were we again? Okay, so the hidden base right here. Bam. Let me actually get inside to show you guys. So this one's at 45.4 and 75.5. Got that? And again, look where it's at. I'm in a good spot. You know, I don't know if you guys see my triangle there. I'm going to put the light over it. Bam, right there. That's where I'm at. Alright, let's get to the next base. Alright. So I'm just over my next base. It's literally right under me. There was some ruckus going on down there, so I wanted to check on it first. But yeah. Oh, where'd it go? What? Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it goes. You guys see it? See right there? This is what it looks like from this angle. Right, coming in. So one thing I do want to tell you guys is the fact that I use edge roofs sometimes, slope roofs, because raiders are looking for the square, the box. You know, because it's unnatural. So as soon as they see that box, they immediately fly towards it. So I put the slope roofs because it kind of breaks that box a little bit, just enough that they may not notice it as easily. This is a decent sized base. It's a 2x3, is it? Yep, 2x3 with the slopes on top. Again, everything you need here. If I could put a fab, I do put a fab. I don't always put a fab. And this is another one that was built on stone ceilings and stone foundations. So whenever I have that going on, I usually try to put some sort of under access. You can put whatever you want down here as well. This is also one of my favorite spots. It's a nice, it's open enough that you can park your bird here. You could build something a little bit over it, so you could swoop your bird under and land it, and and they don't notice your bird from up top as well. And also the location. I'll show you guys right now where I'm looking at here. It's 27.9 and 81.7. It's a good spot on a dangerous side of the map. As you can see, by the map, Cornwall Island is just across the water there. And then I'm between what would be considered a big tribe areas. Right? There's a mountain there, and then there's Cornwall Island there, where there's most likely going to be two tribes, and you're just in the middle, hidden. Again, they're going to fly over. Let's take a look at it. Right? And there goes Cornwall Island over there. All right, let's go to the next spot. All right, so this is the last area right here. It's right through there. I do want to say that I normally don't like building in this kind of area, but because of the location of it, I thought it was a good spot. I've had a base here, and it worked out great for me. Wow, how about this? I can't even find it. Oh my gosh, those freaking birds are so annoying. Holy crap, where is it? Am I in that wrong area? Oh, there's another thing about this area too is that it's just straight danger. There are the craziest dinosaurs everywhere. But there it goes right there, I found it. I'm gonna fly over the base. See if you guys can see it. I'm literally right over it. It's directly under me. Bam. It's right at this little loop right here. This little arch. From this angle you can see it better. It's like a nice entrance to it. Like I said, I normally don't like building in little valleys, whatever you call this. But because of the location of the map of where it's at, I figured you're not going to get no foot traffic. This is my basic base setup. I actually set up my base like this almost every time I start on a new server. Just like this. 2x2, 2 up, put my shelf right there with my bed, my smithy. Like literally the setup right here is where I would normally make. It's not too big, not too small, just enough to get what I need done. And then, I like stand right in the middle, and that's where I would log out at. again, you paint it so it fades in with the floor from the sky. I mean, you guys saw it. When I first got here, you guys didn't even see it. Let me... I mean, you guys know where it's at. It's right there. From this angle, probably better seen. Let me show you guys what I mean when I say where the location's at. Let me just... Jeez, what's up with this bird? Alright. So the location of this area is 25.9, 68.0. And notice how I'm between, basically, I'm in the heart area. Carno Island's over there. You got 3 mountains around me where there's definitely going to be tribes. People that usually on this area fly. Again, the big tribes fly everywhere. You know, you're not going to see a big tribe, you know, riding a freaking Rex to get around the area. They all fly. The weaker guys, they ride dinos that are on the ground. You know, the only time you see a big tribe riding another dino that doesn't fly is if they're collecting something, resources, right? Let's just take a look at the area around here. I mean, you got... I just killed a Spino a little while ago because it was freaking attacking me. But look. What is that, a terror bird? Not annoying. That's a Rex right there. Just tearing everything up. What's over here? Some beef over here with this raptor. And the Iguanodon. Right, it's just a crazy area. And again, because you're surrounded by all these mountains, you got gold and obsidian all around you. It's just a matter of you going to get it, right? And this little thing goes all the way over here. You could probably build one over here, honestly, right under this tree. You're kind of exposed on that end, but I mean, really, nobody's gonna be, you know, walking around here. Man, you could even build a small base right here. I wouldn't do it though. There might even be a small base here. I didn't pick areas like this because you're just so exposed, you know? You might even catch a beaver here. Let's see if I see one. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, they build dams over here. It's a good spot to collect your cement paste. Get at me. Yeah, man, this is a good spot. Let's go back. Alright guys, thanks for watching another one of my videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing. You know, the feedback I'm getting is great. And let's get to the nitty gritty. Last video, I asked you guys to give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll pick out random a winner. And I chose a winner, and this week's winner is Question Life. I'm gonna put your little logo right there. Question Life, hit me up on the DMs, and I'll send you a code for the Eerie Turret. And also, to anybody else watching, again, subscribe, leave a comment below, and again, I'll pick another winner to give away another Eerie Turret. And we'll keep doing that for the next few videos. So until next time, that's it. Peace.